Hi, Judy from Client Hub here to show you how to use the Client Hub Autopilot feature based on the start date of your job. This will eliminate the need to manually send a request to a client requesting the information you need to do the work. In this job, I've already created a client task on Autopilot. This is my weekly payroll processing job. I've asked the client to please approve timesheets for last period. This is a client task in the job. It's indicated with a status pill rather than a checkbox. And you'll notice at the very top I have my autopilot feature turned on. The settings have been set so this client task gets created 2 days before the start date of the job. Let's go back and I'll show you how I created that. In the bottom of the task list, I click on Create a Client Task, and I enter my message and choose my response type. I can also set those due dates and turn on that auto remind feature. When I click Add to Job, this creates a draft form of that client task. This has not yet been sent to the client or added to the client task panel in the workspace. Now, because I need this information done before I can start my work, I want to take this client task and drag it to the top of the list. This will enable the autopilot feature. Make sure that autopilot feature is toggled on, then we can go ahead and set those settings. So I've selected 2 days before the job start date. I would suggest selecting at least 1 day before the start date to give your client enough time to respond to that client task. Once I click Save, now I can see that this client task will automatically be created in the client workspace 2 days before the start date shown above. Now, Autopilot will run any client tasks that precede our first internal task or the item with the checkbox. So if I need to ask my client to take multiple actions or ask multiple questions, I can create more than one client task. Both client tasks at the top of this list will run on that Autopilot feature. Now my job is all set up. The client will automatically get notified. They'll respond to those client tasks. Once those client tasks get created, the status will update to open and they'll be visible within the client workspace. Once the client responds, the status is updated in the job. Client tasks on Autopilot eliminate the need for manual requests sent to your clients and ensure you have everything you need to do the job when you're ready to start.